This is the Lunchbox lady and I am out on a mission today. Now, if you've heard the breaking news from Nestle, they are axing Breakaway, which is really sad because I grew up loving this biscuit bar in my lunchbox. So the BBC contacted me for comment, which I gave, and I suggested some alternatives. But today I want to take you with me on a mission to see what supermarkets still have Breakaway on their shelves, because they've announced that March they're going to be gone. So come with me and let's see if we can track down who's selling Breakaway still. And then if you watch to the end of the video, you'll then see some lunchbox ideas either with Breakaway or with some of the substitutes that I found along the way. So let's go. Hello, so you can see I am outside Tesco on my mission. Now if you caught the announcement, the news, check the link below because I put it in the description box so that you can check out the article. But anyway, let's go in and see if they've got any Breakaway here, because I do want to make some sort of last lunchbox ideas that have got Breakaway in them, if I can find them. So let's go. Okay, so you can see top to bottom, this is where they'd be if they were anywhere in the store. Loads of variety, loads of mini options, but no, can't find them. So sadly, there weren't any in Tesco. So we're going to carry on with the mission and go to some other supermarkets and see what we can find. I'm going to try some of the bigger stores. I've already contacted Sainsbury's. It's only a local store for me and they don't have any Breakaway either. So I'm going to check out Asda and a bigger Sainsbury's. Keeping my fingers crossed. Let's go, come with me. So you can see I'm outside Sainsbury's. Let's see if I can find any Breakaway in here. So we're in the snack and biscuit aisle and you can see this is where they'd be, but look how big the aisle is. So you can see I'm now at Asda just to see if I can find the Breakaway there. So let's go inside and see if I can find them. So we're in the biscuit aisle with the Kit Kat and the blue riband and everything. Oh my gosh, look what I found! Look what I've just found! Breakaway. So if you want them, you've got to rush down to Asda. And I think they've got them at Iceland as well. But by the time this becomes a YouTube video, they may already have sold out. So if you are looking for Breakaway, grab your packs quickly. This is what I'm doing. Minis. Party rings. Minis. Oh, Chalky Dodgers. Minis. You know? Jammy Dodgers. Minis. Party rings, oh, chocolate minis, and then you've got these here. See, it's all minis. Mini Oreo, mini penguin, Okay, so we're back home now and let's go inside and let's just show you some of the substitutes that I found. I've already showed you some of the ones in the supermarket so you get a flavour of, you know, it's not all bad news, Breakaway going, but you know, it would be really interesting if they did pivot and innovate and bring out mini Breakaways. Wouldn't that be fun? Little bite-sized ones like teeny weeny little Oreo, but I'm spoiling it, so let's go inside, back in the kitchen, and let's just show you some lunchbox ideas. Okay, so in the BBC article, I suggested the Snacker Jacks, the mini gingerbread men, and the Jammy Dodgers, but on the back of having visited the supermarket, this is where I just wanted to show you the vast array of all of these little mini biscuits. So from left to right, we've got Barney, we've then got these little safari animals, we've got the mini gingerbread men, we've got the Cadbury's mini animals, we've got the digestive milk chocolate minis, we've got the mini Jammy Dodgers, we've got the mini Oreo, and then right at the end we've got the little penguin mini biscuits. So you can see there's lots of scope for Nestle to actually come out with some mini ranges, just like these little pickup biscuits as well. So back to the yumbox, the panino lunchbox. That's what we're filling today with the big compartment, because I wanted to do it with a bagel. Now if you're new to the channel, I often put a serviette in just to give a splash of colour. We're using the Love Heart cutter, and the reason I wanted to use this lunchbox was because I wanted to use one of the bagels. Now these are the ones with seeds on top. Obviously, I mean, this one's, I packed it for me actually, but you can get bagels that are just the original ones without some of the extra seeds and things. I wanted to do cream cheese, and I was inspired by the Christmas wreath lunchbox idea that I did just before Christmas, so I will pop the link above, and also do check the links above for all the entire mini range of lunchbox ideas. So I do have this thing for any mini anyway. So we're popping on the cream cheese, but again, the inside of this bagel could be whatever you feel like. We've sliced up the little cherry tomatoes. We're using the Love Heart cutter to just cut out the love hearts. We're carrying on the theme of the last couple of weeks with Valentine's and everything, of putting the love back in the lunchbox. So again, check the link above for all of the Love Heart lunchbox ideas, and there are many. And it is growing, so just be sure to use a pick if you are using these little Love Heart cutters, just to help push out the little cucumber pieces. Now nothing goes to waste here, because I always do stack up the outer bit of the cucumber chunks and pop those in the lunchbox as well. Now I'm putting a little bit of salt and pepper on, and then another really nice thing that I do at the moment is put on the little pomegranate seeds. Now these are super tasty, and I love eating them with rocket salad leaves as well, but it just gives an interesting flavour. But obviously try these things at home before sending it in a lunchbox. So we just dot those throughout. If I had some cress, I would have popped that on the top as well. So in it goes into the yumbox. Now there is enough room on the left hand side to actually put both layers of the bagel, and because I laid it out like this, I just layered them on top of each other. And remember, the yumbox panino does have the silicone seal all around the top, so we've also popped in some fruit. We've got the raspberries, the blueberries, cucumber chunks, and we've put in some grapes. And what's interesting is the Breakaway is very similar to the pickup bars, and if you saw earlier in the video, you'd have seen that in Asda they had the little mini pickups. So what I often do in these lunchbox is that round circular point is for the sweet treat, and these digestive minis are just the perfect size, and I think they're really similar in taste to the Breakaway biscuit, so you can easily substitute that. But what I'm demonstrating as well is, look, the mini jammy dodgers, they fit perfectly into this little pot. So do the little safari animals, which come from Aldi, so check those out. Or you've also got the Cadbury animals, which are very similar with Freddo, and we love the little gingerbread men, because again, they are the perfect size for this little circular compartment. And then we're going to pop in the little penguins as well, and you can see it's another way of just adding in that portion control, because even the number of penguins the mini penguins that you get in, it's not a full bag. And the mini Oreo, they are just so sweet. But if you did want a more savoury treat, then you can pop in the little mini cheddars, and again, they're just the perfect size for just popping in. I think you can put in about 10 of them, and they just fit really nicely in there. So you can see there's just loads and loads of choice, and if they do really genuinely pull Breakaway, then there are lots of alternatives. Now Snacker Jacks, these mini ones, they're a little bit too big for that circular compartment, but all you have to do is just swap out some of the fruit and put the Snacker Jacks into the silicone cupcake case, so you can easily do it that way. Now, or you could easily swap the blueberries and put the blueberries in the central bit. So there's lots of options, and one of the key things that I like to do is use the silicone cupcake cases, because then you just get more compartments, if you like. So here we go again, this is just an alternative to the Breakaway. Now the thing with the Breakaway is it is quite a big bar and it doesn't actually fit in, nor do the pickups either, but then you've got to just think, okay, they're not going to go in that central pot, but there is enough space to squidge them down the side, and then you could always put a fromage frais or something else in that central pot. So really hope you like this idea. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and let us know which idea you like the best. What do you think? So let us know if you like any of these ideas. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't, and tell all your friends about Lunchbox World. And you know, we're going to be bringing more newsworthy things like this that we find along the way, and also any new lunchbox ideas or new products to the market that are perfect for the lunchbox. We'll always be sharing those too, so do make sure that you subscribe and like. And you know, if you did like this idea, I think you're going to like these ones next. So see you in the next video. Bye now.